This is the Remarkable Climate Leaders podcast. In every region, in every town of Europe, there is a climate leader paving the way for climate transition. You might not have heard of them yet. And what is a climate leader anyway? Let's meet one and find out. Our guest today is Gordana Lalić, Croatian changemaker known for weaving sustainability into her city's fabric. Nothing is conventional about this locality, but one thing is confirmed. Under the leadership of Gordana, it will meet the 55% goals of the European Green Deal and won't stop there. Let's dive in. Hello, Gordana. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, Sabina. It's so nice to be here with you today.
It is indeed. Thank you for being here. You are from a municipality on the western coast of Croatia. It's a place that is already 2,000 years old, from what I know. Would you like to tell us more about the specificities of Poreč?
Yeah, well, Poreč is it's a small city. It is located on the west coast of the Istrian Peninsula in Croatia, and it is a very old town. Also a very important touristic destination in the Adriatic. And it is a city of about 16,000 inhabitants.
From what I understood, Poreč is already a few steps ahead in meeting the European Green Deal's emission reduction goals. How have you contributed to these goals? What is your role in this municipality that we're talking about?
Well, definitely, Poreč is a city that has a strong track record both in climate planning and in the implementation of all kinds of measures that result in energy efficiency and energy savings. Poreč has been a Covenant of Mayors signatory since 2012, and Poreč is one of the first 6 cities in Croatia to pledge to the new integrated Covenant of Mayors for Climate and Energy back in 2016. It has developed and put into action all kinds of documents like SEAP, SECAPs, and we have even drafted our climate neutrality plan, which sees Poreč as a climate neutral city by the year 2050. We are more than aware that with the goals of the European energy policy, which are becoming more and more ambitious, and with the rising energy prices, all the cities are facing the urgent need to increase the amount of energy which is being produced from renewable energy sources. And this is something that Poreč is really trying to make a priority.
What is your role in all of this?
Being the CEO of the municipal company, which is dedicated to the construction of the city as well as the activities of energy efficiency and environmental protection, I've been coordinating and creating energy development policies at local level. And I have so far coordinated the implementation of approximately 40 projects in the field of whether we talk about energy efficiency, renewable energy sources, e-mobility, environmental protection, climate change mitigation and adaptation policies. So everything that we can summon up to sustainable development, this is the core job that I do.
For how long have you been filling up this role and taking these steps?
It's been 10 years now. In October 2023, it was 10 years, yeah.
Tell me, please, about the key successes that you had in your last 10 years while coordinating over 40 environmental transformation projects.
Well, I think that the picture that Poreč has today, and knowing that you were blessed enough to be a part of the path that Poreč has undertaken in the last 10 years, and that the activities that you were able to contribute to have made it a city that it is today. I think that this is the biggest reward that one can get. I've been blessed enough to say that the city itself and the mayor and the deputy mayor have been supportive of every idea that I have had in the past 10 years. And they have fully supported all the projects that we have implemented. And this is one of the main reasons why Poreč is the city it is today. If we talk about from creating strategic documents to installing, solar or PV panels on public buildings, public electric vehicles charging stations, smart solar benches. We've been removing single-use plastic items from our public buildings. There are so many things that maybe now don't come to my mind, but the thing that I'm proud of is that we've been able to set up an electric public transport service. We've been able to modernize the public lighting system, and so on and so forth. It's 40 projects. It's a huge amount of work that has been done. But it is quite a challenge because it's practically like we have two cities. Poreč is one kind of the city during the summer. It's a big city then. And Poreč is a small city during the winter because it has like 5 times less population than it has during the summer. We've come to realize, and we are very much aware of the fact that energy transition is really happening at local level. And it's happening in our backyards. It's happening on our doorsteps. And we recognized the importance of strengthening human capacities within the public sector. And we have recognized the tremendous potential that lies in empowering citizens as active participants in the energy sector. So we have been investing a whole lot of energy into communication with our citizens and into empowering them to become the change that they really want to see in the world. So to be the drivers of the energy transition in their own homes, because we can talk about huge scales, we can talk about big numbers, but the fact is that every single person is responsible for the energy transition, and everyone should start thinking what one could do in order to make a difference.
Is the community more aware now about the energy transition happening on their doorstep?
Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, at the moment, in Croatia, citizens are still passive bystanders in the energy market, but this situation is slowly changing, and the cities are the ones that really have to take on the role of being the facilitators in the energy transition, and they have to provide the support and assistance to their citizens. And I think that one thing that, while saying this, makes me really proud is the fact that City of Poreč, as the first city in the Republic of Croatia, within the OIKI Balkan Solar Roofs project, has been able to open Poreč Sunny office last year. It will be a year now, I think in February, that Poreč Sunny office has opened its doors. And this is practically a physical place where citizens can come and receive all the technical and advisory support regarding the possibility of using solar energy through their own solar power plant in their home. And they can get all the answers to the questions which are related.
It's also a way to foster community engagement already through education, for sure.
Yeah, community engagement. Without our citizens and without community, we can practically not go forward.
The landscape and the technologies are always changing, rapidly changing. where do you take your inspiration from for the new initiatives?
Good question. I don't know. I think I'm always keen on making synergies between local, regional, and national levels. We have really good collaboration with our local regional government and with development agencies and regional energy agencies. So I think that this kind of a friendly situation and friendly relations between all of us, we always come up with a good idea.
And yourself, what made you want to work in the environmental sector?
It's really a long story. I was preschool or maybe the first grade in school. We called ourselves the Green Squad. And during summer, we would go and pick up litter around our apartment building, block of flats. We would go outside, play, pick up litter, and the Green Squad, maybe it had something to do with the fact that I later decided on to go to the University of Mechanical Engineering, but it's a life's path that decided for me maybe where I wanted to end up.
And a few years ago, you were also appointed as a European Climate Pact ambassador in Croatia.
Yeah, that's right.
But what does this role imply for you?
I know that I do things that make difference and they influence people's lives in a positive way. And if they are green, then it's an extra plus. And being recognized from somebody who really sees this as an improvement in life quality, then that is something wow.
I feel that you already answered to my next question, which is what does it mean to be a climate leader for you?
Well, I think if one were to ask me what a climate leader definition would be, I would say that climate leaders are individuals that instead of problems or challenges, see opportunities, and they are the people that are dedicated exactly to creating those synergies on every level, whether we are speaking local, regional, national, or just inspiring some climate actions within their community. And there is one saying which maybe describes this climate leader the best, is that one that doesn't want finds a reason, and one that wants finds a way.
Hvala very much.
Molim.
Gordana Lalić took Poreč on a transformative journey starting from her backyard. In Gordana's dictionary, challenge means opportunity and community engagement means success. From the first ever one-stop shop office for photovoltaics in Poreč to the modernization of public transport, through educational initiatives and by empowering citizens, Gordana has received continuous trust and support from the municipality. She feels blessed to be able to do day by day her work and rewarded with every small detail of improvement or hope. But what inspires the inspirational? Since childhood times of cleaning around the neighborhood with her squad, Gordana learned to recognize shortcomings and opportunities, developing her appetite for knowledge, teamwork, and solving puzzles. This episode teaches us that where there is a will, there is a way. Learning from and teaching others will get you connecting the dots up to drawing the whole picture. What do you think a climate leader is? Who, where? Discover the stories of your region on climateleaders.eu and on your favorite podcast app.